hate this fucking song.
Gentlemen,
What's up, guys? Oh,
What's up?
what's wrong, Montante?
I'm
You have a problem?
I just watched fucking Lauren Lynn's fucking status. That shit was depressing.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah. Well,
The
too bad all
dog
dogs
bed.
go to
fucking
heaven.
stink
brutal.
guy on.
All dogs die.
I wish I could sacrifice Jay's life for that poor dog.
Where is Jay?
Probably
Hopefully
can't.
dead.
Montante, what's the deal with the mustache? Gone?
I lost the bet, so I had to have it until July 1st.
I feel like you shaved it.
Huh?
I feel like you shaved it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started off nude, so we're trying to we'll have a full beard by middle of August.
No,
We'll be
go
out.
back. You got to go back to the dude. Like I said, you're
Dude,
ugly with
no
the beard.
What are you nuts? No, I'm
You're
not going
ugly
back
with
to
the
the
full.
fucking mustache.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're ugly with the full beard. You're good looking with the mustache. That's facts.
Welcome
No one's
everybody
ever
to
been-
Meeting of the Minds, the longest hour in broadcast history. I think that's how it goes. Leg,
What's up?
Montante.
Montante,
Speaking
my
of good
guy.
Poodle
I'm
dick.
so sorry that happened yesterday, buddy.
Poodle, are you on comment?
I think so.
Can you
Okay.
poodle or not poodle? How fucking
The
bad
thing is,
was Sweden on or Switzerland on pet PKs today?
Dude, my man at Kanji, I couldn't believe he took after taking such a good one. And
They
your
just-
boy
they just
Summer was
wanted- they
balling,
just
too.
it looked they were playing like catch with the fucking ball. They were
No.
such lazy attempts.
Akanji had such a good game too to follow it up with that fucking shit penalty. Your boy
Hey,
Summer was balling up.
my guy Jan Sommer still
Yeah.
on his head.
Yeah, he was balling that game.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, how are we today? How's everybody's days going? Poodle, glad to have you here. You don't have to just do comments. I'd like to have you here for the majority of the time.
thanks.
I've
I got
been
a question, John.
I've been boozing since 11. I'm hanging on by a thread.
What's up, buddy?
So you know how I'm supposed to do the comments tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
for Gathering Goats?
Yeah.
I don't need to like put the comments on the screen.
No. You
Okay.
won't even be able to. Like,
Okay,
only person
word.
that can would be Justin. That's kind of
Okay.
like why the comment guy was invented, though, because like
No,
you have
that's-
to, you know.
That's what I thought.
You
that,
can-
like today. I just thought about. It. I'm like, wait, I don't really because I'm gonna have to like read the comments on my iPad through
Mhm.
the YouTube. So I was like, wait, I have no way to put. Them
Well, like,
on
yo,
the screen.
Poodle, in here, you're able to see the comments, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Not right now, but like when I'm not on the StreamYard, I can.
Okay. Are you on your computer or on your phone?
Nah, I'm only on my phone.
Oh, okay. So that's probably why. Jay is here.
Computer's coming. soon.
Jay, I'm gonna pop out of here. You could talk to these guys for a second. I'll be right back in.
Sure. No, thanks, John, for setting up everything and having us here on your beautiful network. We are here for Meeting of the Minds. I have Michael Montante of Montante's World, the co-host of the week, Mr. Sir Leg.
Madawaska Rob said, I'm so in on Montante.
I
after
don't really
this.
care what he
Yay.
says. I have
Poodle, Leg,
no
John, love
interest
you
in
all.
what,
Have a great fourth.
no
You
interest
have a
in
great
what that
fourth,
guy
Rob.
says.
You
Poodle's
have a
here to
great
read the
fourth,
comments, not Young Leg. Poodle, Dick, the only comment guy of all comment guys that will reign.
Hold on.
supreme.
Time out. You have to compliment everybody here.
I'm giving Poodle a comment right now. You're not allowing me to.
Yeah,
Everybody
but
won.
me and Montante are
Say something
splitting.
nice about Leg.
I said nice things. I mentioned your podcast, Montante.
Oh,
I
that's
said,
real
like,
nice, cocksucker.
I said
No, say something
Montante
nice about us.
of Montante's World. I feel
Oh,
like
that's
that.
real nice, you idiot. Say something nice.
It's a plug. It's a free plug,
Oh, say something nice about Leg.
dude.
Jay, don't let him run your show. Whose show is this?
No, shut Poodle Dick. Shut up,
Hey,
Poodle Dick.
whose show-
Poodle Dick, this
whose
is my
show
You go
contract.
back and forth. Shut up,
Poodle
Poodle
Dick, he
Dick.
agreed
Say
to
something
this.
nice
This is
about
from
Leg.
Jay. He agreed to this.
I,
Say
my
something nice about
contract.
Jay or Leg, or I'm leaving.
I like your hair, Leg.
Thanks,
Okay,
man.
that's nice. That's fine.
Thanks, bro.
Leg's last day, as it says in his screen name. I don't know why that's there. It's probably not his last day. It might be his last day this week, but
Last day of this contract.
of
And
this
then I make
contract.
another one.
Yeah. So you signed a 4 day, I guess.
Yeah, 4
I
day,
don't-
3.
whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Poodle Dick is here.
Okay,
Poodle
what's up,
Dick is here. Poodle Dick is here. Poodle Dick is here because tomorrow he has a comment job, and I felt like he needed a bit of spring training. So I mean, he is
I'll match
here
that.
to simply read them. They will be posted as they get posted because John has control of those
$10,000.
things.
Whoever does God's work and fucking kills you.
You know, whack me? Why do you want to whack me?
They want you dead.
Yeah, what a waste of 10K.
10,000 doesn't seem
That
worth
is a
it.
waste
I
of
feel like
I
there's a
feel
lot
like
of
you
people.
could pay Jay $10,000 if you just gave him 10K. He'd end up just killing himself somehow with it all.
Yeah.
Jay,
And I
Jay,
feel
you
like if
no.
you kill Jay, the cops not investigate too hard.
That's outside the box thinking
What could
right
you
there.
do
By
with
the way.
10,000? Like, I couldn't even buy good weed with that.
Some would say you being
That's
off the
all right.
circuit.
But okay.
All right, Mr. High Roller over here.
How much are you paying for your weed now? You telling me you have more?
I
than
think
10K?
I could find a weed that is worth
Yo,
10,000.
someone clip that. Jay thinks he can't find good weed for 10K. Mr. Fucking.
There's a group of people out there that know that I would be picky enough. Tony, that's a good Tony in the world. We have an announcement today. We have somehow related via link. Tony from Nebraska with Fez. I just want to. This is supposed to be safe for good versus evil. I want this to be on the table for the rest of the show, just so that it's out there.
People.
No, somebody posted that. I think his name's Link, Young Link, posted a side by side with Tony in Nebraska and Fez using the same sayings. So that happens, I guess.
Okay.
People
So
say the
what?
same things all the time. I say something. John says
What are
it.
your burners, Jay?
All of the mayhem and Jay's
Okay.
mayhem are my only accounts. Montante has.
Leg and
What about that?
Super Carlos.
What about that? What about that voice you called into the show with? What was that?
The Sherry Schreiner one?
That one. I've done it. I mean, it happens. There's other voices. There are other voices. I can stay here for a minute and talk about why Montante is here, so he doesn't have to stay here too long and feel like he's here for no reason. What kind of watch is that? It looks kind of gaudy.
A nice one, but I'm watching Young Leg. I'm watching USL right now behind me. I got money on
Hey,
Miami
you
FC.
That's
You don't have Brazil on? What the hell?
No, I know. The first thing that popped up, I don't know. Brazil. I've been fucked. The Copa America.
Are you a Brazil fan, Montante? Are you like?
They're
that
just fun
seems
to
like
watch.
a-
It's
that
hard not
seems
to be a fan.
No, I've been wrong on every Copa America game, so I'm betting like the MLS, like minor leagues essentially. And it looks kind of, it's pretty sick.
degenerate gambler disease. All right, I understand.
Hey Jay,
Talk
I
to
got
the
a question.
people. Yeah, please.
So
By
I
all
was
means.
talking this with John before you came on. Is there a way? So I can only see the YouTube comments right now from here.
Mhm.
Is there any
Yep.
place I can go to see all of them, or no? Is that like not? Or do I?
So,
Have to,
so Poodle, it's going to be a little different. So when you're on with them, you're only in one spot. You're like
Yeah,
we broadcast to YouTube, Periscope, Twitch.
Yeah.
They only broadcast to one spot at a time. So if you're on whatever comments, like the YouTube comments, you're going to see every comment there is.
okay, but for
The
here,
ones that not make the
Is there-
main,
what
do they get
about
like
for here?
flagged? Because like there'll be a normal comment like Jay looks like dumb, and like is this okay? It's like why? Is this
Sometimes people
That's
tell
on
us that
Periscope,
we're
I
blocking.
think, 'cause it's
Yeah,
like
sometimes
with
people
Twitch.
tell us we're blocking
Or with
comments,
Twitter.
and we don't physically have. the
no, they
page
just
flagged.
get fucking fizzled out somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, I think
No,
people
it,
can
like,
literally
sends it to
vote on it.
everyone, and you get to vote if you think
Yeah.
the comment's appropriate or not. So people probably just fucking hate you, and they're like, "Nah, fuck this guy."
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Yo, did
I'm
you take
popping
the
in and out of here because I'm Montante. I'm doing that for you now.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my email? Thank you.
Thank you, Montante, for taking John away from his duties because he doesn't need to be here. We don't need John. So I want you to get in and get out. So you have a piece to speak. We have a lot of stuff to go over today
Well
as far
said.
as the Minifan world
You're
goes.
a wordsmith, Jay. You know that?
I trend to be. It
Well,
happens.
exactly. Carry on.
Sometimes I get lucky with words, and sometimes they come out the right way.
Fucking timing, baby.
It's unbelievable. I mean,
Fumbling and bumbling all the way till next
carry
Tuesday.
on. Carry on.
You had Menners on your podcast this week. That's coming out tonight.
I'll be. I have. There'll be. So I don't know because he's in Australia. We had a couple like fucking. I don't know. I'm not like a perfectionist, but like a little small shit will annoy me. We had like 3 different lapses where the StreamYard dropped, so I don't want 3 empty periods, but I don't know how to really edit it. So John's gonna handle that. Maybe a midnight release on that. That'd be nice to drop.
Ooh.
Oh, so
I feel like you should gas up that it's a
Ooh,
midnight release more
okay.
though.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna have it by midnight.
midnight with Montante.
You'll have it. You'll have it in
Menners.
20 minutes.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Midnight release tonight with Menners.
I like that. So why do you think Menners is such a big deal? Because I
Well, I'm
usually
just
come on here.
fascinated. I'm fascinated from the fact that he's just from Australia. Like I've never been there. So
So we
a lot of fascinating shit about Australia, and he.
I mean, we could call a zoo right now and probably have a koala come up to the phone. So I mean, what's the difference?
Swing and a miss, Jay. But
No, sometimes the jokes don't land.
yeah.
Sometimes they don't.
Hey,
Let
at
me know
least,
when your
at least
jokes
you
do
got
land.
at least you got your boy Poodle here though. You picked it right
I
up
just
from
need
there.
someone like BA to say, Jay, that joke sucks. And thank you.
I
Yo,
did
Jay.
it in a nicer
Jay,
way.
that joke
What?
fucking sucked.
Thank you, Leg. Thank you. That's what you're here for.
No, Menner's because there's a couple other things. He was going back and forth with Allison T. Boston a little bit during the week.
He called
About,
her a
like,
bitch.
it was like
and then he called her a
semi-politics
cunt.
related. So
She
he
deserved
kind of
it.
came off as like a huge liberal. So we talked about like a little bit of politics, and
Mhm.
we got into a vaccine debate.
Yeah.
He's a little 4'8"
Well,
fucking communist, but that's
He
fine.
told you not to get
Sometimes-
vaccinated, right? What Poodle?
No.
Sorry, I won't talk.
No, he was
Sometimes it-
demanding that I get vaccinated.
I saw a picture on Twitter today of you actually getting the vaccine. That was
Oh yeah,
pretty crazy of you. If you haven't
Did he
seen
stick
that.
it up his butt?
Yeah.
I did.
No, it
I
was
saw
like
that
the
as well.
left shoulder. Great picture. You're
vax-
a great looking guy.
I don't even care if you're vaccinated.
Yeah,
What?
Poodle, I just want you to know you're letting me get slandered in the chat right now.
Yeah. So bring Hayes in to hear his side. So Tony from Maine, the one, the only, better than it used to be guy that likes to lick Gig's favorite parts. I don't know where to go with these jokes. Tony, I don't
go
have
anywhere with him.
Super Lemon Hayes was asked to come on. Super Lemon Hayes was asked to come on. I have a quote here. I'm reading DMs. He should have known better. I don't know. Something about if I came on your network, it would limit his chances. Right? I can't go any farther than that. That's where I'll leave that. I mean, he likes weed. I like weed. I want him here. I'm sorry he can't be here because he thinks that Kirk wouldn't want him to be part of Kirk's show if he were here. Apparently. There have been a lot of podcasts, Leg, if you don't know, that have been
You're
like
good.
trying to get onto the Sacco live show.
I am hereby denying any invite to the Sacco live show. So just put that in writing. Young Leg denied any.
You won't have to suffer through all these shitty podcasts. They're going to be on stage before.
They're all going to be
Kirk.
great. I think everyone's going to be fantastic, but I'm just hereby pulling out of the race. I don't want to take any spots from anyone else who deserves it. So there you go, guys.
That's pretty much where I'm at. Poodle Dick is trying to steal.
What?
the second
What do you mean
spot.
that's where you're at, Jay? You fielded a fake call to go on, you idiot.
Oh, yeah. So there was that. There was over the last couple of days when Tante pranked me and decided to call me as intern Harrison. We talked about this yesterday. Montante was not here to talk about it.
Well, he
Go-
was.
I was backstage because you guys are too.
Well,
stupid.
yeah, I no comment on that. We know why you weren't here. It's my fault. It's all my fault for not having control of my show.
Agreed.
What say you, sir?
Well, it's just funny. Like you're just so fucking stupid that even a
Gullible.
couple days after it, you're still not owning it. You're like, oh, I never listened to the fucking voicemail.
I did not
It's
listen to that voicemail.
You called me back and said, Harrison, it would be a pleasure. So
Didn't you say
how
your
would
name
you
was
know that
Harrison
if
when you
didn't
called
listen
me?
to the voicemail,
Because you
idiot?
called me.
What?
What did you called me and talked to me?
Yeah,
I
you
called
played
you
the
back.
you called me
on the
back.
show with Tim.
You
Yeah,
called me
yesterday.
back there and you listened to the voicemail
Yesterday.
because you knew everything I said in the voicemail. So just own up, say I'm dumber than the average person. I got duped, and here we are. But you
What does that
can never
prove?
admit to being fully dumb. Yeah, I'm semi-dumb. No, dude, you're dumb. Admit to it. Own it.
I'm dumb. When do I not own up to being
You're like,
dumb,
oh, well,
Montante?
I got tricked because I didn't listen to the voicemail. Then why did you call me back saying, Intern Harrison, it would be a pleasure. What's the next step?
Because I didn't hear you when you were on the show.
Oh,
with
so
me.
you just something came over your body. You called the number
I
back.
honestly don't remember listening to the voicemail. I don't.
You
don't.
called me back, Intern
Yes,
Harrison.
I called you back.
It would be a pleasure.
Yeah,
What's the next step?
no. You know what I did? I read the voicemail. I read the voice to text that was left in my voicemail that you could read. So I'll read what that says here. It's probably not word for word.
Play
because
it.
It's like Google. No, the playing isn't gonna get it done. You dumbass.
Well-
I read what my voicemail text said.
Just play it. Just for shits and giggles, play it.
We played it yesterday. I'm not gonna play
Do
it
it
again. We played it yesterday.
It was
Why don't you
definitely
tweet it out?
funny. It was pretty funny yesterday.
I wasn't
I
able
don't
to
know how
download
he knew to.
It
like,
says,
what-
here's what it says. Here's what it says. It says, JJ Harrison. I got number through a friend.
Well, motherfucker, it's backwards to us.
Do you read it? Yeah.
I can read it. I just don't care because I listened to it yesterday.
It says JJ.
But he's also lying. He
I'm gonna read it.
1000% listened to it, so I don't even know how we're having.
I
this
didn't
It's
listen to
impossible.
it.
I just had a
I
feeling that
listened to it with you. How did you know to play it
We
for me?
listened to it yesterday. Leg, you're a day late and dollar short. All right, listen, shut up. I listened to
How
it
did you know to
yesterday.
play it
Here.
on the show though? You didn't listen to it at all. Once you were like, "Whoa,"
He's
intern
not
Harrison, you
saying
just
that. He's
listened to
saying
it?
that I listened to it the other day, the day that you and I were here talking to him on the phone. When I told you, like, when I was listening,
Yeah,
to him,
when you muted
he's
everything
saying,
and listened to your phone.
he's saying I listened to the voicemail that day. That
But you
like,
had to
no,
call me
I was
back.
on the show with Leg.
So you called me back and you never heard the
Off
voicemail.
of the
and
reading
you just
of the
miraculously
text.
knew.
No, off of the reading of this. This is a transcript of a voicemail.
But you understood the
These are all-
context of the message, you idiot. You're trying to play. You're trying to play dumb.
I'm reading it to you, but you're not understanding.
You're playing a semantics game. You're fucking
JJ
stupid.
Harrison,
Look in the
I
mirror,
got
say
number
you're a
to
dummy
a
and live
friend.
on.
We're
You love
looking
it.
to fill up the V show in Sacco. The V is the 5th show. So it even put a Roman numeral in the transcript to show
Shout
5th.
out to you for knowing what a Roman numeral is. That's surprising.
Sacco, I noticed you just heard your voicemail. Give me a call back. Let me know
I guess
if you're
how he's
coming
reading that,
on.
that sentence would make more sense to
Let
Jay.
me know if you're coming
Totally.
on Monday or sorry, coming on Friday. Thanks. That's what I read. I read all
You
that.
called me back
Yep,
30
because of
seconds
that.
later
Yep, because
and
of that.
verbatim.
Because of that.
Verbatim. And by the way,
Because of
dummy, I released the text messages which showed you were all the way in. You call me back and go, "Thank you so much for calling me. What I appreciate it. What are the next steps?"
Montana, I got a question. Did you change your Twitter account to be Intern Harrison, or was this just all done on like Google Voice?
No,
Text.
this is just it was no. We never talked over Twitter. It was all Google
text.
Voice texting.
Yeah,
I'll
Jay, come on, you can't fall for that. Like,
I didn't
He called me
listen
back on
to
a Google
the
Voice number.
voicemail.
I got a call back and
didn't
it said
listen to the
Jay's
voicemail.
Mayhem. And I said, he's really still buying this? And by the way, you know how I sounded? Hey,
I played it yesterday.
Awesome. It's Intern Harrison. I would love to have you on the show. You're my pick.
And I didn't hear that.
And he was like, "Oh, so you didn't hear the phone call? What
No.
does that mean?" I didn't
The
hear
phone call was one ear with you and one ear with Leg. So it's tough.
He can't own anything. Look in the mirror.
If
Say,
it's good,
that's a dummy. I'm
if
a
it's
dummy.
good-
Own up to it.
I don't really think it was good enough to own up to at this point. Now it's just me being able to shit on it because you want it so bad.
Hold on. How are you already shitting on this somehow?
Because I gave it its day yesterday.
I
It's
planted
second
it in
day.
his head.
Because he could have literally buried you. He could have had you go all the way to the
I told him he fucked up not
should.
letting it go. He messed
You
up.
don't
not
have a
letting it go.
car. I have
You
a fucking
don't-
soul.
You don't.
I'm not gonna have you use your government money to
You
get
are?
an Uber. I
You
cut
are?
the joke that night.
You think that I would have did that? You don't know what
Yes.
I would have done. There's no way of knowing. I guess you did a
I
good
have a
thing.
good idea because you
I
were begging me to come
appreciate
over
that.
last week because you didn't have a fucking access to a car. So I did not want to make you go all the way to that part of Massachusetts without a fucking car.
It's not that
Makes
far.
sense.
So own up who you are.
Worth
It's
it.
just
It's
reality.
worth it. Own up. What do you mean own up what I am?
You're
Who
like,
I am.
oh, I didn't really get duped. No, you got duped and you're a dummy. That's who you are. Admit it.
That's what happened that night. I don't think that's who I am.
I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah. We're having you on the show because you needed to talk about
I think
this
I
so bad.
planted the seed in Jay's head that it was a good prank, just like not the best.
No, I understand.
Overhyped.
And that's why I'm giving
Overhyped.
him his time. But now we're
Yeah.
just kind of being proud of it. And it's like, you can only
It
be so
happened 2
proud.
days ago, Jay, and we
That's
didn't get
the
to rub it
other
in your
problem.
face. You let him on the show yesterday.
I tried to. That wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
But
so
then-
this is makeup time here.
that's my problem. That's what
Just
sucks
Jay,
about
just
having
admit
to
you
say
got
that.
fully got, and it's all good. You're trying to make
I can't.
excuses.
I can't.
He already did
do
it
that.
yesterday. It was all recorded. He said
Did he?
Right,
All
it was
right,
on-
Pretty much.
It was a great prank, and by the way, your reaction to it was fucking perfect.
It was good.
It was perfect.
He got you on a live screen.
Yeah,
man.
you just
He got
gotta
you
say
on
it was
live.
good.
I'm not,
And then
especially
everyone
with
watched
John
you
and
hope
you
dragged
are
out of
asking
your
me to
lives.
do
He's like, I'm
something.
fucking
It's
with you.
never gonna get
Wait, stop. Montante tried to get me in on this, and I had nothing to do with this.
But either way, you're telling me that I have to give it to. I don't have to give anybody anything.
I'm not telling you have to do anything. It's a good
Mont-
fucking prank. Like,
Montante.
you got played. Like, you got played.
Who was in
That
on
was
it?
funny. That's funny. That's funny.
No, Poodle Dick. I'm asking.
Who was in?
Who was
on
in
it?
on it? Who was in on it, Poodle?
Literally, the only person I told about I tweeted about it. I said I have some A+ hijinks. I called John from Scranton. He was out at the bar, So he's like, "What's up, dude?" And I was like, "You'll find out later." That was it. Oh no! And the only person who actually answered my phone call was Daver from Hull, and he was in like a 420 chat with you guys, and you were literally like,
asking
"Dude,
everybody.
I'm about to be on Kirk's show. Like, this is awesome." He's like, "Do you have any like correlations to this?" I was like, "Oh yeah."
If I had any creative ability in this whole thing, like any say, I would have told Montante not to tell you the next day and see how long you could go.
I know.
I think Montante, Jay. I think Montante.
I told him this, John.
Kirk.
I told him
Kirk would have loved it. Kirk would have
if he
loved
just showed up to Kirk's show, like, I'm ready to go, Intern Harrison, that would have been so mean. I know.
I would not do that.
It's mean in good spirit, though. We're not trying to hurt your feelings.
At what point? Yeah, we're just a day late doing it. At what point do you think that Intern Harrison?
He's so stupid.
At what point do you think I hit up Intern Harrison? Though that's another thing.
When did I ever say you hit up Intern Harrison? You idiot.
Definitely didn't.
Nobody said that.
You don't know. I'm saying it. When? Like, how long do you think you'd be able to keep that going?
Oh, forever. You're not the brightest.
Okay. We'll never know.
I mean.
Yeah, we won't ever know. That's it.
We'll never know.
You're right. Great. That's a great point. We won't ever know now. Montante, you were too nice, and Jay, you were.
I could have dragged that shit out, but that's actually I would have felt very bad.
There's a quote that I've been told a lot through my life, and it's coulda, woulda, shoulda. Thank you, Montante. Have a great night.
Montante, can I talk to him real quick?
Yeah, no, he's here. I'm just being a dick.
I'm sending you the link right now for your episode. It's done. I mastered it.
How'd you do it so fast?
Is it hard?
He doesn't take like.
Is it hard?
To do it.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
How long does it take you, Mike? I wouldn't be able to fucking chop it up and edit. I wouldn't do that. No,
he was. I mean, there's like 3 different edits he had to do. Apparently, I don't know. He was quick with it.
All you do is just stick them together and do like a little transition. John probably did in like 10 minutes.
Isn't that why you do it live, leg?
Me?
Yeah.
I do it live because my video editing software is garbage, so I'd rather just do it.
It doesn't take long, like to master it. Like I have, like with Audition, basically what you have to do is set up your own mastering setup. So like that takes a little while, but like from that point on, I just click and plug and play. But
and could you see like
sound? I fixed your sound, like the staticky, all that stuff's gone.
You did that?
I did that.
Is it hard to do?
Once you know what you're doing, no, not hard at all. I could.
John, you want to give classes?
I would love. I mean, that's what people forget. People forget what Nick's worth of free advice was.
Business comes through me. Montante, you can contact me if you want to buy any more editing from John.
R.I.P. Mayo. R.I.P. Mayo. Mayo drop.
I recorded a good episode tonight. If you want to.
Well, like that's what Montante. I do the same thing for the Kirkenoff guys. They send me their episode and I send it back.
I know, but I want to fucking work you thin. You know,
bro. Look how long that just took me.
I was about to say it just took him like I don't know. 15
I know, but you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, well,
and he's probably
believe me. If I couldn't do it, I wouldn't. But if I can, I obviously will.
Yo, Jay, why do you think that the host country picks all the sports in the Olympics and not the Olympic committee? That's job is to run the Olympics.
Well, that's what
Grover just likes to catch me on technicalities. Obviously,
what do you guys think about today's show with all the
Barella
sucks?
I stand by. Fuck Barella.
What Montante?
What's up, buddy?
What do you guys think about today's show with all the guys going in there? When
I didn't listen to it. I purposely did not listen to the Daver part.
I quite really tell you in the comment section.
You jealous bitch.
I was there until Andrew got there. That was it.
Jealous bitch.
Pretty much.
Montante, what did you think about the pitches?
I thought the kid who came off as a fucking arrogant cocksucker came off pretty decent.
The fake MHB.
I'm rooting for him.
He was all right. He handled himself as well as he could.
He's like a little MHB.
Dave should have listen. Kiss. Keep it simple. Stupid. He was trying to go. He was talking to Kirk like he was a friend.
Yeah.
You have to just
get in, get out.
This is it. Hit the main point and skirt. Get the fuck out of there.
Every pitch was the terribleness of every pitch was trumped by Justin's fucking resume. But like, Rob should have never went first ever.
Well, why was he there?
But based off of his shit, he just felt like hanging with the boys.
No, Ridgel said last night that all of the family was not pitching their show for Sacco.
Yeah, but what basically they wanted to do was like pitch that they wanted to make videos. So like, okay, if you're gonna do that you did a bad job doing that. Then
Did
did
you
a bad
hear
job.
that?
He did a bad job.
I can hang out Madawaska Rob.
Oh, he's the man, dude. He's the fucking man. I think he did a bad job even pitching for Craig. I think he made Craig look worse.
Well, why did Craig do that? By the way,
Craig didn't do that. Craig did not do that. He just couldn't be there today. He didn't you know what I mean? Like
Craig is definitely the full-time guy now for Jerry.
I can't say that. I don't know if Craig told him to do that or not, but I don't think he should have let off with let me pitch Craig's show first and then all in the Minifam. Like, I don't know. I just thought he handled it wrong. Now, granted, maybe Rob just wanted to go in studio and hang.
That hat is absurd.
What hat?
Fucking Madawaska Rob's little.
Oh, it's Scally Cat.
Yeah.
Rob is too nice. It comes off phony.
Do you care about the sound that much? I don't.
You have.
I mean, the sound was terrible in the beginning, and Cully fixed it like that. So
yeah,
I mean,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as he fixes it.
How about Dave getting doxxed and he just has the coolest life of all time?
Oh, I said that yesterday on the show. I'm like, there's nothing cooler than getting doxxed and finding
He's just
out
not digging his dad's rich. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck him! What a
that's
loser.
The coolest doxing in the world. Like you get doxed and then you
Malibu.
Everybody finds out you're like actually a legitimately fucking awesome.
like what, dude? If you're doxing him and you find that out, you keep that to yourself.
And just a little hint of advice to the doxers out in the world: don't dox people who are so fucking cool. How about that? How about you stop making the rest of us feel like shit?
Still, you can dox Jay. That resume won't be as sweet, but Dave was awesome.
Yeah.
Lives underneath a bridge in Lowell, Mass. That's embarrassing. You can release that.
I watched The Fighter last night, and it just made me like the pride of Lowell. I love The Fighter, dude. That's a great movie. What did you think about Justin's pitch? Like that had to be one of the worst things I've ever heard. Why? Like, why do you do you think that makes you sound tough? I don't understand.
I woke up 50 minutes into the show, John. It starts at 10. I woke up at 10:50.
You didn't go back.
That's nothing to brag about.
Start from the beginning.
Well, it's live. It is live, so you kind of do want
to comments.
Yeah, you want to hop. I love the live aspect.
And I called 4 times.
Brilliant.
Like, I got on, but I hung up when I saw Augustus.
Oh shit! Face. Yo, happy early birthday!
Happy early
do it the BA way, and you could start celebrating now.
True.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the Hollywood boys.
I'd like to throw an invite out to VD.
He's going to hang out with fucking Migos right now.
On his dad's dimes, apparently. Shout out to him. That's awesome.
Does he know Migos?
Gig was telling me one time VD chirped him and was like, what do you want to play with fucking Modest Mouse once? And then Gig finds this out and he's like, dude, your dad fucking signed Modest Mouse. Like, how fucking cool is that?
I got a question. What's so bad about
it? It's almost so cool that you have to think that he might be behind the doxing.
Maybe. What were you saying?
Oh, that's the best cover ever.
Why does everybody get so mad when they find out someone's parents are rich and you're like can just like?
That's what, dude. Growing up my whole life, I hate that shit. Like people hold it against you that you're rich. Like, oh, I'm sorry, my parents worked hard to take care of me.
I had that same.
Like, yeah, and it's like, oh, yo, in business school, you get shunned upon because you own like a family business or some shit. They like look down on you for it. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, my parents were. I'm lucky enough to be given a chance to help my family's business. Sorry, the stigma is there. You know, like I hate that shit.
White privilege.
VDBD. Oh, VDBD 2-1. Let's go. Let's get it going. J9 2-1.
Shout out to VD's birthday.
So it's almost 8:30, Jay. What does that mean?
He's got something on the agenda that we were supposed to be thinking about. I just don't remember what it was.
Well, it's 8:30. I want to hear him do his fucking little spiel. Go ahead.
No, he's got 12 seconds.
I have 10 seconds. It's
8:30. What do you mean?
Coming to Saco?
It's good.
Are you coming to Saco, Montante?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Question. Yeah.
All right, it was fun having you, Montante. I don't need you for the rest of the show. I
don't need you. I don't need you. All right, stop calling me during the day then. You need me. I don't need you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Good versus Evil.
Jay, me and Karma are going to this kid's house. Have fun. Like, I love you, Poodle. We're gonna kill it tomorrow.
John.
Yo, Poodle. All I could tell you is just like
we'll figure it out.
All I could tell you is just fucking have fun with it and chirp the boys.
Mm-hmm. No, that's exactly it.
Oh, tomorrow. I think that was a shout out for tomorrow.
Yep.
We're doing a special Friday edition, early edition of Good versus Evil today. We are here at 8:30. BA is not able to be a part of anything this week. We said that. Leg's been replacing him all week, doing an amazing job. Poodle Dick is here as comment guy, where I'm going to have to read the fucking comments and read them to
I can
him.
read some of them. I can read some of them.
Can read a couple. We're getting shout-outs.
Wait, hold on. Which platform can you read?
I can do either YouTube or I can. Right now, I have the Periscope up.
Okay, that works. That's plenty enough. I'll read the Twitch ones, and Leg will handle everything else.
Right.
Or
Maui,
is it easier for you, like, to get the Twitter ones?
All of them pop up for my screen. I'm good.
Okay.
the 4th of July is in 2 days. I was just playing Warzone, and there's that new Patriot pack or something like that. How do they get people to pay for these things every freaking time? It's just
Someone's like, "Oh, dope, America," or "Oh, this is my mom's credit card anyway. I don't give a fuck."
like that's why Grand Theft Auto is still a game, right? Like Grand Theft Auto.
They're making a shit ton of money.
Are you talking about just all of the in-game purchases in general, or just
the
like
blueprints
the
are
ones?
$20 a piece, dude? And you want a new map, you gotta pay like just for a special like finishing move is mainly why. Like they're not getting it for anything else. They're not getting it because of
it's the same thing with Fortnite. You get new skins, you get new gun colors and shit. It's the same thing with Fortnite. They did the
video
same
games
shit. They literally stole their whole fucking.
The game isn't enough anymore. You don't mind?
If you're gonna put out a fucking fire skin that you want to rock, it's not. I don't think it's a big deal.
It's like buying attachments for my hat or something, like a better lid. You know what I mean? Like it's like all right.
No, it's like buying a new T-shirt.
But like an attachment to the T-shirt to make it a better T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like
I see what you're saying.
The game is one thing. That's why I like Dodgeball said it's free, right? I like that. Well, it was, but so how do I?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Poodle. Sorry.
I said I just like using each character for I have my one guy that I use for Warzone, one guy I use for
you go that deep into it.
Jeez. Not that deep, but it's just like you buy one, then one's cool. And
we don't skin shame here.
No skin shaming at all. I want to go. Well, I mean, video games are one thing, but old games weren't ever that much money. I mean, I was looking at a Game Boy yesterday. It was only $70. Like you were talking about the Game Boy Color. It was $70 when it got released. Like that's not a lot, And all of a sudden, we're paying $800 for PS5 and $1,000 for a computer system, and like, I don't know, man. I don't get it.
Jay, maybe could it be because graphics have gotten a little bit better, so it costs a little bit more to
why
make
are
the
we
game.
paying for skins and shit too? That's what I'm saying. Is like if the systems are so much money.
Well, because you're not paying. Like you technically don't have to pay for Warzone. So they need to make
Warzone's free.
That is true. That's one game. Where's Grand Theft Auto though? Like
they give you $1 million free every month.
Yeah, Fortnite they did the same thing. Actually, after like one of the seasons, one of the complaints that they actually did well with was like people wanted more free skins, and then the next season you were getting free skins all the time. They weren't like the best ones, the cool ones, but you were.
Like when I get Battle Pass, I get a couple along the way, and a couple guns you have to rank up to. So I guess that was a benefit, but you're still paying $20 on top of the game. Like,
if you're good and have been playing for a while, you get a high enough level, and they give you free coins actually, so you don't have to pay anything.
That's also true.
If you're good enough, right?
No, you actually just have to beat the Battle Pass. You can suck every single game if you play enough games that you can get Battle Pass on.
Yeah.
Have you ever beat the whole thing? I've never even played the game.
Literally every season. It's cake.
To get all the points? I think I've done that. I just don't think I get like the different...
Jay, in Warzone, if you play multiplayer, you rank up that Battle Pass faster.
In Warzone?
I mean, not Warzone, a multiplayer or even League play, but
it doesn't matter. Whatever game mode you're in, you still get the fucking Battle Pass shit.
All right. I'll play more. I told Leg I was even playing Rebirth earlier. And
he's not allowed to play with me anymore, probably. Dude just goes for joyrides. He's like, "Oh, look at this helicopter. This is so cool, guys."
Man, I haven't never played Grand Theft Auto, and that's what people talk about. So, like, the fact that I have the option to ride all these cool things, and I have all these skins now that I can add. I didn't even know I had the skins to all these different cars. Where are the water things? I need to find water stuff. There's no water things to ride.
That's a multiplayer.
I do have a wave runner I could jump on. Yeah,
that's like the big games of multiplayer that like they stole from Battlefield.
I will say they.
No, on Modern Warfare.
12v12? Oh,
No, it's like the 24 versus 24.
oh,
Like,
it's Modern Warfare. I can't play that on
No,
Warzone.
they
I
have
can't
they
even
have
buy
it
these
on
things?
they have it on Cold War too. I was just playing
Okay,
one
there
the
you go.
other day.
All right. You scared
Um,
of the fireworks? Maui's scared of shit. It's the fireworks right now.
Yeah, my dog's afraid of those.
my mom's coming up from Florida with fireworks. I don't know if that's dope or not, but I just assume since they're from Florida, they got to be pretty
Do
solid.
you do fireworks like 4th of
No,
July?
I'm from Pennsylvania. We got bitch-made fireworks.
Do you not
We
buy
don't-
them there?
Hmm.
Or
Well,
they
if you
just
want
leave?
any good ones, you got to go to like usually
Delaware.
got to drive up north or like maybe in Delaware. I don't know. Usually
yeah,
they just suck up here though.
It's usually cigarette places that have them.
we can't get
We have
it.
like the
Max.
big circus tents where people just sleep in them with a shit ton of
Yeah.
fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta go to New Hampshire and Maine around us.
What do you guys?
Apparently down the south they have nice ones. What I've been told.
What's a nice firework? What's your favorite firework?
I want like a mortar. I want to shoot it through a tube and watch it explode in the air.
I
don't want to
swore a
see
fucking
spark
bomb
fly.
went off the other day. There's probably a hole in the schoolyard. I swear. You guys were here. I think we were on Warzone. I think it's my.
Oh, okay, I was just like, what the fuck?
No, there is no plane over your head. It's just me. I'm gonna lift off real quick. Pull
Yeah, VD, what's your order from Rita's? I need to know. Also, Jay, what do you got for me from Rita's? Because now I want Rita's mango misto all day.
What's Rita's Italian ice?
Yeah.
We don't have Rita's here. We can do this. We did the slush puppy talk a couple weeks ago. Poodle actually witnessed me eat about 20 slush puppies throughout the Madawaska weekend. So I mean, ice we have Richie's and Poodle, I believe down there. You know of what is it? The yellow one.
I'm looking up what slush.
Ken's.
The Narragansett one, the lemonade, lemon.
Yeah, Shandy something.
Yeah, I forget the name.
Slush
but I
puppies
don't-
don't is water.
No, it's not a slush puppy. It's
Those are
Italian
ice. Yeah.
It's like Ken's Italian. It's a big one in Rhode Island. I
Ken,
can't fucking
yeah.
remember. It's not Ken's. That's the freaking salad dressing, but it looks like the same writing.
Yeah, I don't know.
If
how they
anybody
do
out
it.
there in the comments knows what kind of Italian
man.
ice is sold on the South Shore in Rhode Island and whatnot,
I was more of a chill zone guy, if you know what those were.
Humvees?
Humvees, yep. The
This is
79
another
cents.
gas station. What you got? You have great ones, Leg. You have great.
You're right. We do. We got Wawa. We got 7-Eleven. We got Exxon and all them. We even have the one little chicken that I always forget the name of.
You ever
The
been to
chicken-
Sheets?
Sheets. So see, I hate Sheets.
Really?
But if you get someone like John, where he didn't have a Wawa nearby, he only had Sheets. I bet you he tells you he likes Sheets.
They were.
He's up-
I've been to one when I went on my road trip, and it was pretty dank. You know, I was pretty high.
Sheets
didn't need to
is
talk to
bitch made
anybody.
Wawa is what it is.
Really?
Just a
I've
gas
always
station?
heard good things. Yeah, but it's like you have food there too, like a little bit better than gas station food, I would say.
Well, I was talking yesterday, just to interject here. I was talking yesterday about the pizzas and whatnot up in Madawaska. I've mentioned this on the show before. They were all hyped about Jeff's. We had Big Rick's. You had Big Rick's pizza. Give me your rating on the pizza.
Yes,
4.3.
I will give it. If it was frozen pizza, it was a good
We couldn't
frozen
tell.
pizza.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah, if it was frozen
There was
pizza,
a lot of cheese
it
on
was
it.
probably
Couldn't
like
tell?
an 8. No, I thought I looked at it. I mean, like I said, if it was frozen,
Tim
it was
said it
probably a
sucked.
good frozen. If it was homemade,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It looked like
Yeah.
frozen just because everything looked perfect. It looked like there was a perfect amount of toppings.
Mhm.
They're all put in the like perfect.
No, I know they
area.
added the toppings to the pizza. I know that, but I think that the dish
so you-
is frozen
The cheese.
because no, the
Oh, the
dish,
bottom,
like
not
no,
the cheese.
the cheese. I think they added,
but not like the.
because there was a lot more cheese on some than others.
Nothing.
I would-
CBM. They're talking about Madawaska. I'm bringing nothing right now. I'm listening to them talk about some shitty
You have
pizza.
pizza talk coming in from because you have good gas station pizza out that way. That's where
I
I'm
would
getting.
never get pizza at a gas station.
You have Casey's out there. I really
I don't know
like
what
it.
that is.
Maybe they're in Ohio actually.
I'm Southeast PA.
I know. I'm just saying. You do have 7-Eleven. Cumberland Farms has great.
7-Eleven, but I'm not getting pizza at 7-Eleven.
You can have a Cumberland Farms out that way.
I don't think so.
Well,
What's your main
for-
chain gas station?
Wawa.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Wawa doesn't really do pizza. They got like the bullshit. What's like the Lunchable pizza? That's all bullshit.
Lunchable pizza.
Yeah, you know
that's what I'm talking about. Poodle. We're saying it's like a frozen crust, and they just like
Yeah.
reheat. You know, that's what they do. just to make a long story short, Jeff's Pizza, the one Kirk Minahan was praising up there in Madawaska,
Did you go there?
never. I will never go there because I learned that the original owner of Jeff's moved to a department, like a thrift store down the road. And I went there and they weren't making pizza that day, but that's where I got the best turkey club sandwich of my life. And I followed the store owner's son on Instagram now. So next year we'll go back, we'll pizza, because that's the original Jeff's. Is that
At the thrift store?
It's at a store down the road, like a general store.
Oh, okay, I think you said thrift store. I was like,
I
what
did.
kind of-
I did say thrift store. I did. They probably have thrifty stuff. We didn't talk about Kirkenoff earlier. Young Leg, you know of Kirkenoff. Young Leg, your pizza knowledge wasn't helping. I'm sorry.
Okay. You guys couldn't even figure out what the fuck if it was frozen pizza or not, but I have the pizza problem, right? Gotcha. Go ahead, Kirkenoff, bro. Poodle Dick.
What's up?
You're
Kirkenoff
Kirkenoff.
podcast.
That's the only episode I listened to.
Really?
It's coming out tonight. Young Leg, listen to the Poodle Dick.
Who's on the
episode.
new one?
I know who it is. I don't think it's out yet.
Okay, never mind. I like those guys too much.
I know who. Yeah, no, I love those guys. You saw Andrew Augustus. Do you know who Andrew Augustus is, Mr. Lake?
Nope.
All right, so Andrew
cowboy.
Augustus
Talk
was.
about him a lot, though.
He is a cowboy. He is on Poodle Dick's Twitter picture. He's laying down wearing a cowboy and cowboy boots type of thing.
Okay.
He was supposed to just be the news guy, I believe, on Kirkenoff, just bringing up updates regarding the world and whatnot. He ended up wiggling his way as to be the third member of the show.
Well done.
Kirk, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's how I got here. So, like, he went on the show today on Kirk Minahan's show, the #1 podcast in the world.
The show that
And
you
so-
didn't listen to?
The show I didn't finish listening to
Okay.
because I was so enthralled by Andrew Augustus' interview with Kirk Minahan. He pitched the show, and so like you consider yourself a vague, like you're not a fan of Kirk, I guess, but like you're here. So what do you think you are? Like
I literally tell you all the time, I don't know what I'm doing here,
just
and
a
I don't know how to describe it.
guy? Like you just like barstool stuff, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so you're like
And
an
anyone who wants to
advisor?
talk soccer.
And
And CBM's my boy. No matter what he says to me, he's my best friend.
yeah, he did. You suggested a good beer to him yesterday. You want to go over that?
No, I didn't. I just asked him what is this distillery and he or whatever the place was, and he said it was one of his favorites. So now I'm going to Westchester to try it
A
out.
brewery or a distillery?
Well, it's just a style of beer. They make the beer. It
What kind of beer was it?
was like Figglehead or something like that. I don't know. I have the picture on my phone.
Fiddlehead Brewery. What kind of beer was it though?
I have no idea. It was literally just a Fiddlehead. They were like now selling Fiddlehead.
Maybe I will first, and he'll let us know.
So.
I think he knows his beer. Poodle, I saw you was beering today. Care to fill us in?
No. I mean, we went to Trillium. Do you know where that is, Jay?
I hate that fucking place, but we don't really like
Well,
to talk Trillium here. But sure, we can talk.
They opened
today.
up a new place. Well, my buddy wanted to go to get some beer that just came out today, and I went with them. They actually make these good seltzers that I'm a big fan of now. I'm not really much of a beer drinker anymore. I'm all
Okay.
about the seltzer game.
Ooh.
Seltzer keeps me off of beer. I agree with that. It
Yeah,
does.
beer just makes
I
me
won't lie to
tired.
you, kind of soft.
It is 100%, but beer
Just saying.
beer would get me real tired, like sleepy, like yawning every 2 seconds. I don't know why, but
Okay.
seltzer.
Hold on, were
you
you
don't.
smoking anything while drinking
That's
these?
what I want to know. You high.
No, I'm a light smoker during the day, and heavy at night.
Gotcha.
Poodle and you impress me with it because like you guys are younger and you don't smoke as much as like the average bear. You know,
I used to smoke a lot. I just, Jay, I'm a person when I'm high. I don't like. I'm just get in my own head and I don't finish things. I zone
Yeah.
out, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Trust me, if I could be high, like if I go on vacation, go to the beach, I'll be high all day.
I understand. I get it. I understand. My
It's different.
argument is it's different for everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
What if you? I don't know.
Can we just lead into our pre-7-10 day talk?
That's
I
where
wanna
I'm
talk
going
about
with
that.
this. That's where I'm going with this. So
like, are you joining us?
yeah, like
What are you doing?
how much cannabis do you think you'd be able to indulge on July 10th? Maybe like could we go like a hit a minute? Maybe
Hit a minute on the whole day? No, I'm not going to do that. I'll admit I won't do that much. No.
every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes, dude? What am I, just sitting in my house all day? So just block off July 10th. You're not doing shit.
I mean, Poodle will be here for a few minutes.
If you gave me like a set amount, I could get it done. But like to do it every 5 minutes, no.
Yeah,
what?
I'll be here. I'll be here on the 7:10 show all day. That's the day after I'm getting my tattoo, and I'm getting it like a lot of my arms. So my arms are gonna be.
What are you getting?
You know how I have a koi fish piece on my forearm? Actually, I don't even know if you saw it because I was wearing long sleeves. I have like a koi fish piece, and I'm getting my forearm finished. So I'm getting the back of it. Last time I did it, it fucking killed. So
you're getting the scales of the fish on the back?
No, I'm getting like I'm just getting filler. So it's just more like waves and flowers and all that fun stuff.
Any particular waves or flowers or?
No, not really. I just want to fill the back part done so I can start working on the top.
Color flower?
Yep, all color.
Yeah, what color?
I don't know. Maybe like a greenish. He's still drawing it up. I'm talking to him as we speak.
Okay. Jesus, guys.
Yo, Poodle, did you go to Royal Street or Fort Point?
I went to Royal. I think they had one in Canton, and they just opened a new one. I think like right down the road, but it wasn't Fort Point. What? Yeah, that's the new big one. I think it's Royal Street. I know it's not Fort Point because I know where Fort Point is. Why, you like Chilium leg?
Nope, not at all, actually.
Do you know
I see the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Well, Jay was technically supposed to be doing YouTube, but then he just gave up on it.
Cameo saying something about Soak Seltzer. Is that the seltzer?
That was when you guys said that seltzer was better than beer, so they kind of just do big pussies.
I
think Soak's the name of the brand. Yeah.
Soak is the brand.
No, he meant you like to soak. But with seltzer.
Wait, it's funny. That's what I thought about the first time when I heard they were Soak. I'm like, oh shit. And the pineapple one, very good. I give it a
pineapple's always good.
8.8 out of 10 on the PD3 scale. Really good.
Wow.
Yeah, do you spike yours so they at least have like a little bit more juice in them? Like you throwing any vodka or anything into them?
Right now, no. But I would if like I was out and someone gave me like one to spike with.
I noticed.
I wouldn't be against it.
In the Fleets Poodle, we had a only Allison T. Boston. Al, I like to call her, from 90 Day the Minna-Lady Way, which is a show on the Minna-Fan Network that I don't know what it's called. What's it called, Poodle?
That sounded really mid.
I think it's just the Minna-Ladies.
They doing no, it is. I was right. Shut up. They're talking about the 90 Day Fiance show. So they're
I think they talk about other shows now.
They do. They do talk about Teen Mom. I saw she was talking about recently where a girl needed to have surgery and got perks, and her mother stole the pills because she's an addict. So like
classic.
You hate to see that, Jay.
Hate to see it. What I say is weed the people. Weed the people. Don't use perks unless you have to.
Even if you have to.
Even if you have to, don't use perks because you'll probably love them.
Nah, so a couple years ago, I crashed my mountain bike and I broke my wrist and fucked up my face, and I had to get surgery for it. And it was the first time I ever did perks, and they just put me out. I was like,
you guys both broke your wrist, huh?
Yeah, left wrist, have a scar. Really.
Apparently, real ballers do that. Yeah. Just saying.
You was saying he broke his wrist the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Brazil is tied with Chile 0-0 right now. VD.
You said they were playing Ecuador. Oh, Colombia's playing Ecuador.
Yeah, you're right.
I was right. I'm watching the game. I don't have it on volume.
So, like, will you come on our 7:10 show?
No, wait. Colombia is playing Uruguay. Ecuador is playing Argentina. I don't know. No, I'm not going to go. Actually,
we have an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, Monday, things will be a bit different. We will have the one Barstool advisor here. He has a lot to talk about. I want everyone to understand that. Tomorrow's Gathering of the Goats. Next Saturday. Next Saturday. Next Saturday is oil
VD
day.
told me Sunday.
We're gonna call it oil.
Bitch.
7:10 is next Saturday.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Tomorrow's gathering of the goats.
Yeah, I know. VD told me Sunday.
Next week, tomorrow, but like tomorrow, next week is oil day, is what they call it. They, the cannabis people of the world are calling. They're calling 7/10, July 10th, which is next Saturday, Mr. Sirleg, oil day. Okay. You recall the 420 show?
No.
I know. I didn't think you would. You weren't here.
No, it wasn't here.
All right.
I heard that show fucking sucked, though.
Well, you know, I had about 30 Minifans on, and we all talked cannabis and stuff. I don't know if it was 30.
Wait,
there was
how long did you do
Make
it
a lot of
for?
friends that day?
I was
long
there
did you-
24 hours. 24 hours. 24
Okay.
hours. 24 hours. I had Pat and Lawrence. I had Gig. I had Tim Ridgels. I had Menners. I had Lindsay. Probably not Lindsay. Lindsay, I think.
Silver Lemon Haze.
Super
Dude.
Lemon Hayes showed up. He showed up this morning. So we're going to talk about that real quick. Leg. The podcast that we're invited to. Thank you for that. The podcast that we're invited to. Sacco were there. A few of the people were there this morning. There was a guy that used to do a cannabis podcast on the Kirk Minahan network called Super Lemon Haze.
I thought Kirk hates cannabis.
He's not a very strong advocate for the
But now, Jay,
overuse.
you
I
got to
would say.
tell Jay. This was all like. Can I give you a little bit of a backstory?
Yeah, listen, Poodle Dick is
Please.
here as the comment guy
Please.
and a helper of everything that is in here. So please, Poodle.
So right before, I think it was like right around the pandemic when it started, Kirk said that if you want to have a show on the YouTube channel, you could, and it could be about anything as long like as you're passionate about it. So one guy had a show about weed, so it was on there, and it was probably Jay? You did one of the longer running shows.
It was the only one I believe that started from start to finish.
To
There
finish
weren't many that
when
the only other one was Minsel Intel, and that,
Yeah.
as we know, has divulged into nothing. But
So Jay,
they're
take
all
it away,
still
Jay.
alive. Yeah, so that's all. So then, like, all of a sudden now there's a new producer. There's not many people controlling the Kirk Minahan Show YouTube network other than Justin. As you know, Justin is the intern that is now the associate producer, the assistant to the associate. Whatever. He's a guy that has to do with the show. He invited people in. They tricked me. It was the whole ordeal that you
Yeah, I
heard.
know. Oh, I was just waiting for you to continue. I was on board. I nodded.
Okay, all right. No, all right. So this guy showed up this morning uninvited, but the invite in general is fairly vague. So like I got
So he
the
was
joke
invited.
put on me, so I could have showed up. You know what I mean? Like
You
there
should have
weren't-
just showed up.
it was possibility, but Montante ruined his own joke.
That's
And
true.
then other people showed up that were invited or not invited or just assumed they were invited, or maybe they were all invited. I don't know. But this guy showed up, and today the show put at the top of their show description was like a fan tries to crash the show, or like
You're pretty much saying that could have been you.
could have been anyone. Could have been anyone. Kirk starts the show with his taser in his hand. Like,
Why does he carry a taser?
well, they were sponsored by a company.
Okay.
Because Blind Like Sneakers threatened to go there and whip his ass once upon a time. The next day, they had a taser sponsor.
That's dope.
So, I mean,
Jay, I don't think nothing would have happened to you. You're a little bit more people, or
yeah,
cult-
Kirk was
I'm
asking
not-
about
you're
a gun. Like,
I don't think too many
You
people.
gonna
I don't
shoot
know
me?
how much Colonnade knows of the Super Lemon Hay show.
he's a big dude, though. He's a pretty big guy.
Oh,
he's not
really?
a
I don't
guy.
know.
Yeah. Nah, he is a decently sized human. Like, he is someone that could deserve a bullet if he was, like, close.
This
Because
is a bullet.
I'm small. Like, if you're a smaller guy and you have a gun, like Steve's bitch ass, I mean, like a smaller guy with a gun, then you need a
I
gun.
don't think.
Kirk said he was almost going to shoot someone in South Carolina because he had his hand on his chest. Just saying.
Yeah.
But
So Kirk's packing heat. Is that what you're telling me?
no, I think the old producer had a gun,
Okay.
and that's why he got fired, probably. But
So did he end up going in
mean,
today,
but-
Jay?
Steve?
Or
I
did
don't
he?
think Steve
No,
wants to be
no,
on
not
the show.
Steve. No, I'm
No,
Super
so
Lemonade.
Super Lemon Haze Eric went to the studio and was hanging out outside, I guess, and hung out with the boys for a little bit. At the beginning of the show, I guess he went in the studio, is from what I read in the tweet, and Justin was not happy with that. Justin, former security guard at Best Buy, there's a famous video of Mr. Leg on YouTube or one of the tubes where Justin is body bagging some lady stealing like a printer, leaving Best Buy.
Really?
So, like, the guy has experience of, kicking people out of the club, as you know. Jay, VD, I listen to the show. Shut up. VD's saying I don't listen to the show. Like,
You said you didn't listen to the show.
I didn't finish listening to the show, and
No,
I
you
feel like I
started
didn't
off
miss
with
it.
I didn't listen, and then you went
Who's
to I missed the first
I know what I
whatever,
listened to.
50
I
minutes,
listened to the
and then
call.
you said you called 4 times.
I tried
Then
to
you
call
said you didn't
Billy.
listen again, and then you're like, no, I didn't finish listening.
I listened.
You're
In
shady, bro.
Jay's defense, I only caught like probably 10 minutes of it on YouTube this morning.
Like,
before
I
had
listened to your show today. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, you
Italy,
can't do the
Italy
show.
won. Italy won. Shout out to Don. Shout out to Don BA, Don Italiano, Don Titan, Don Johnny, Don whoever's Italian. Elite 8 no more. You are Final 4 now. Final 4.
Even though Moblay's a bitch. And
What's the
bro,
final floor looking like? Or will we know tomorrow?
England. Oh wait, England didn't get through it. It's right now. It's Spain and Italy, but then on the other
Okay.
side, England's
got
playing
next?
Ukraine and Czech's playing Denmark.
Check.
Oh.
So you're probably thinking Denmark and England, I guess.
I'm going Czech over Denmark. I'm just gonna keep hating on Denmark.
Why?
I like a flip because I already said that they should get knocked out, so I might as well just keep riding it out until I'm right. And then if they end up winning the whole thing, then I take credit for them to win.
You're a big soccer
You gotta-
guy, dude.
you gotta know.
think about hard. I watch the Red Sox and want them to lose, but like then they win and I'm happy. So like I feel like it doesn't make sense, Pluto. I can't cheer for them during the game. It's fucking annoying. It's so annoying. But
BD said it's coming home.
what?
Ukraine's gonna beat England tomorrow. It's going down.
I'd rather cheer against VD. Lately he's been scaring me. He made me nervous.
Nah,
You
I'm
can use
all
my
in on
dad.
England. I'm an
Why?
England
Well,
guy.
England's got a great shot right now.
There's
I
one
got it.
other point. I mean, fine, okay. Everyone likes white people. We know everybody likes white people. Pick the English team.
LeBron doesn't.
He doesn't like Uyghurs either. That's why this shirt was made.
Oh,
No respect for the Uyghurs.
Slab had to score. Got you. I'll keep it in mind, VD. I'll check the odds.
So like on this 7 oil show, 710 show.
Thank you,
Um,
Poodle.
Do you watch UFC at all?
Here and there,
We're
depends
gonna-
who's fighting.
Jay said I can do a pre-UFC because that night is the McGregor Poirier fight as well.
Oh, really?
I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe.
Mhm.
And so I'm going to do a little pre. If Jay says it's okay, pre
No, we
UFC
only plan
card.
on going. We only plan on going 6-6. I was gonna go 6-6. I didn't want to go any farther than that. I won't
Wait.
hesitate ever on
6
overtime.
6
You're gonna
a.m.
wake up at 6 a.m.?
6 a.m. I'm usually up earlier than that.
That's not
6
true.
a.m. to 6 p.m.
You
Yeah.
just slept till
All right.
10:50 today. You already admitted to that. That was a lie.
What time did I go to sleep though?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. You say you're usually up then, right?
Yeah,
was.
I mean, Jay's
Except
right.
for
He
today
can-
when you woke up at 11.
Sometimes I
Well,
don't
he-
sleep a lot. Like sometimes I
Jay-
sleep for an hour.
Jay could have went to bed at 7 a.m.
Thank you.
and woke up at 11 a.m.
10:50. Yeah,
10:50
Pretty
a.m.
much.
and
that's what happened.
he was up by 6.
This is why Poodle Dick is
Not
here.
it. That doesn't even make sense still, Poodle.
I'm sorry,
Listen,
it happens.
yeah, it
sometimes,
You slept through 6.
sometimes you just take a nap.
No,
Maybe
Jay
my
said
sleep schedule's off.
Jay said
Jay doesn't
he's up
sleep. He
at
just
that
takes the
time.
long blinks.
No, he said he's
Uh,
sometimes up at that time.
I have
Meaning
breaking
he could
news.
stay up overnight.
Ladies
to
and
6.
gentlemen, always Poodle, shut up. We are here. This is overtime. Go ahead, Poodle.
Yo, Poodle, I would never tell you to shut up if you were defending me from looking stupid.
He was defending me,
it's-
but overtime hit, and I had to let
Yeah,
people.
no,
It's
I
like
got
the
it.
siren.
I have to
Like
know
you
my
gotta
role.
know what's happening.
You
gotta
need a
know.
light or something to hit. You should get a big overtime light like they have in hockey.
All right, can I know
I
why
should be looking
overtime
at
is
the
so
time.
funny? What's so good about overtime? It doesn't make sense to me. I appreciate
There's
overtime.
nothing
like the
good
next
about
guy.
overtime.
Like, but why? Even soccer kills overtime with penalty kicks. That's the most boring thing ever. I hate penalty kicks. I hate it.
Dude,
Goalies-
What?
goalies suck.
Penalty kicks are lit.
I don't like goalies. Goalies, you can't trust them. They're gonna not save it half the time.
Like,
It's more the
You only
guys
say that
missing
because
the
you root for
shot.
Colombia and they kill their goalies if they don't save it. You fucking shady bitch.
Brazil
Like,
does that.
I don't know too much about soccer, but are penalty goal like in the playoffs or in the championship? Do penalty kicks happen? Like in NHL, it's just keep on overtime. There's no penalty shots.
There are games they do that.
So are you talking about when they go to penalty kicks like in a shootout at the end?
Yeah, and a shootout at the end. My bad.
It just
Not
keeps
penalty
going.
kicks.
So it goes through everyone on the roster. It could be goalie versus goalie at the end, unless your goalie's good at shooting. And then if you
But-
go through all 11 on each side, you do it again.
What is it
Same.
though? 20? Is it 20 extra minutes after the final?
It's 15 and 15, so it's 30 extra.
Okay. And then after that 30, does it sometimes go to another 30, or does it just automatically go to penalty or
Automatically penalties.
penalties? Okay, cool.
They used to do golden goal, which was the next person to score, it's over.
They don't do that at all. Or
Nah, I think they should bring that back though. Do like 30 minutes of golden goal. If nobody's
I'm
scored,
killing
then-
soccer talk. I'm killing soccer talk. I need to do Terp talk for 2 seconds.
no,
I
it's your
have
show.
a tit for tat here going on with a certain chief of Keef of GVE. It's not an argument because I don't argue. I just spit knowledge and shit usually out of my mouth. So like my whole deal with cannabis is that the whole plant is going to affect us no matter what, as long as you're using the whole plant, whether you're smoking it, vaping it, eating it, but as long as it's the whole plant. What I
Yeah.
spoke with my buddy that I can't name on this show or for the rest of my life because I doxed him once upon a time. Before this show, I spoke with him and he told me and agreed that we know that when we do the cannabis, it doesn't like our knowledge, right? Poodle is like it goes to your brain and you get high, or it goes to your muscles and you get
Goes to-
relaxed.
Yeah.
It goes. So what are the CB1 and CB2 receptors?
Yeah.
Doesn't it just go there first?
I
That's
think
where
so. I'm not a
that's-
scientist behind it, but
that's
they
where
go
I'm
somewhere
going.
in your body. Why? What are they saying otherwise? Are they arguing against?
Lots of different parts of the plant that like one part goes this way. THC, I think THC goes to your head, right? Maybe that's where you get high, but that has nothing to do with like blah, 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 blah. So many questions. Yeah, bloodstream is right, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Kind of your.
But there's more to it, is what I'm saying. It's like
Yo, Poodle Dick.
What's up?
it's like when it comes to cancer killing cells and shit like that. It's not just in your bloodstream. It's hitting points and making shit work
Yeah, depending on how you consume it.
what you need it for.
Yeah,
Like it's not gonna get you high if you have cancer. It's gonna do what it's doing. You know what I'm
It's still-
saying?
no, it's not gonna get you high.
Not if you're doing the like. That's what I mean. I don't think it is.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think it
still
is.
gonna get high. Yeah, no, you're still gonna get high. Like if you eat edible, because all it's doing is relieving the pain. It's not like there might be something that's helping it, but like do you know how they say, oh, cannabis is good for people who are going like through withdrawals?
Mhm.
Well, it's only helping them get through it by like eating a shitload of edibles and falling asleep and sleeping through it. It's not. I don't think there's that.
That's where I'm disagreeing. That's where I'm
Okay.
disagreeing. That's where it's like it's
It
more
might
than
do
just
something
THC and
inside.
CBD just making you sleep and stay awake. It's more that it's a whole plant effect, and there's plants that might keep you awake. And sometimes if you do too much of that, you're right. You'll probably just fall asleep. But
You
when
will.
you find the dosage, sometimes it's just gonna fix what's wrong with you. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's
Sure,
what
but,
that's
like,
the chi is like. Sometimes if you're just getting high, it's just gonna get you high. But if you're figuring it out, shut
Yeah,
up.
can Can you tell the gang banging behind you to, shut down or try to do a show?
This is fireworks. It's my favorite ones too. The one go.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
it.
what would you have? Well,
I was gonna switch right back to soccer and tell you about how in the '90s MLS had penalties, but they would start you like 25 yards away. Ref blows the whistle, and then you just sprint at the goalie with the ball. It was
Like
fucking
XFL
crazy. It was
style.
way more like hockey. It was sick.
okay.
Why
And
did
were
they stop
awful at
that?
it because it was dumb as shit. You should watch the replays. That was
guys
fucking
score it?
American trying to
Is
American.
there a YouTube video of it?
Yeah, look it up. Look up like
I'll
penalties-
post it.
MLS
after.
penalties in the '90s. Look it up. They had the goofiest jerseys too. They look fresh as hell though.
I agree.
No,
I'm just gonna
I
go
agree.
ahead and read a comment from Lauren Lindstong, and I will say, in my opinion, his comment is yes, but we mostly just want to get high. Well, there's my other problem, Poodle, is we isn't what's important in my opinion. There are a lot more people that need it than us. So I
Yeah.
would sacrifice my use of the flower altogether if it would benefit someone that would use it regularly for their health. I think is where I would go. I would. If that was a thing.
Right,
Yeah.
cannabis
like-
doesn't grow on trees.
well, that's my problem too. It should be fucking available to everyone. Like, it should be everywhere. It should be in everyone's house, everyone's pocket. It should be given to
No, VD, did you notice that he said I'd give up the flower, aka he'd still probably do dabs or
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I was
Oils.
going at. It's like maybe I
Edibles.
dab, eat, drink. I always put that out there. Also, what if I need it? What if it is my medicine? That's what
It
other
could be.
people don't realize. So,
do
like,
you
if
feel
I
like
don't,
you're fixed when you do it?
huh?
Do you feel like something has been fixed when you ingest?
There are days, yes. There are days where it takes you to
As
the
long
great
as it's helping
place.
you, man.
That's kind of where it comes to. Like, sometimes stuff hurts, so you got to do other stuff. You know what I mean? You do shit that in my belief, I'll do more CBD that week. You know what I mean? Or I'll do less CBD that week because I want it to work a stronger week after softball. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at. It's like you got to figure it out. Because I'm putting lotions on, I'm putting freaking rosin together, I'm trying to try this one to go to sleep, trying to try these gummies to stay awake. Like, there's a lot of different
Jay,
You
ways
know what
to
helps you go to
use.
sleep is like putting the phone down, turning the PlayStation off. Also, right?
Hmm?
Said helping go to sleep, turn the phone off, turn the PlayStation.
Nah, dude, like there's some brownies now that I've been trying that are Delta 8 THC, so they're not supposed to like show up on a drug test. So I will be taking a drug test within the next week or two, and I'm not gonna take the places that I have to take the drug test unless I find out that I can get a copy of the drug test back. Because I need the reading. That's actually why I want to do the drug test.
Why?
You can get a drug test.
If it comes back
I-
positive, you're just gonna argue with them.
I just want to be like, yo, it's Delta 8, bro. Like, this isn't even a good weed.
I
Like,
don't-
this is the weed that's not even getting me high. Like, it's
I
just
don't-
terps. You know?
I
Like,
Yo,
don't
if you
think
really
it's
wanted to get a drug test, you could have easily.
This
just
lady,
been like,
all right.
Yo, John, I want to get a drug test, and we can go over it on the show, and
I
he would have
think,
got you one.
I think we have a connection in the drug test world that I spoke
Jay.
with recently.
Jay, what kind of do
Poodle
jobs
dick,
still
poodle
even test for weed?
Who? A lot of
job.
places do. A lot of places do.
Really?
Especially if you work federally. Especially if you work
Yeah, I
federally.
guess federal, but I don't take you as a federally type of.
It's impossible without going sober. And
You couldn't see Jay.
in my
being
opinion,
yelled at or something.
well, Leg, did you see the? And I know Poodle Dick's seen this young lass that's on the track team. I don't know if it's a Jamaican track
Oh,
team.
that
I'm
girl?
guessing, or was it
USA.
United States track team?
Yeah.
I'm an asshole. I heard her talking. So that's
See, I think that's bull. I think it's bullshit. But if that's
It's
the
fucked
rules,
up.
that's the rules. That's the rules. Like if that's like you can't.
BD. The only thing keeping me is cannabis, though. You know what I
And
mean?
work ethic, laziness, skills, transportation.
Sure. What else? Where's that? Is that me
That's
or
just
you?
all I got just from like the 3 days that I've been here.
Oh, these are my fireworks.
Yeah,
I
Jay,
thought
no,
you
I
had
don't think-
fireworks too.
No,
I can't hear them. These headphones actually work pretty good with the
Jay, I
hair
think the
and-
Delta
Sound like
8
little
ones are
tiny
going to
whistles.
show up on a drug test.
That's what I'm wondering, and that's what we're gonna see. What federal
think-
job? I'd be a post office guy. I think, VD. I've always.
Would you like
adjusted-
sit in there and like sell stamps, or would you be going house to house?
No, that's a lot of walking.
I can picture you be a. You don't want
Get
oh,
a
you
car.
don't
What do you
need
mean?
How come postmen don't use bikes?
They use cars.
that. Yeah, or walk.
That's so dumb to use cars.
What do you mean? They have the little cars that are like with the opposite steering wheel and shit.
Jay, you couldn't be
VD.
you couldn't be a mailman. Like just walk like through a nice neighborhood and just walk, listen to music, and just give
There's a
out.
lot
You
of
can even fuck it up. It's like being a weatherman. You can fuck
Is
it up.
it like a drive-through attendant where you have to have a time limit?
I assume it's like once you just get the mail, you finish the mail, you're basically done for the day. I've never been
What
one,
if
but
it
that's
takes you longer than the average bear?
You'll probably get
that's-
fired.
You're
or
fired?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
or-
doing your job quick enough. Fucking walk faster.
I wouldn't do that. I go at my own
Well,
pace.
then you wouldn't get the job.
Then
yeah,
there you
dude.
go.
I'm sure you have a pretty lengthy window and like to get it done through.
Yeah, isn't like the window for mail like isn't it like literally 10 to like 6?
It's pretty much what I got fired.
Something,
at
I don't know.
last
I've
show.
gotten mail pretty early. Why,
Yeah,
'cause
no,
we're
that's what
on
I'm saying.
time.
But I've also gotten it at like 5 o'clock.
Sometimes they go the reverse routes. They get bored. They switch the
Yeah.
route the other way. You know what I mean? You never know. You can never tell who if
We
it's a
need-
new mailman or if it's a freaking horrible walker.
Can we
VD,
get a
that's the
mailman
goal.
on the show, Jay?
VD said Jay would get fired as a mailman within 72 hours.
I agree. If you won't even fucking walk faster,
Yeah.
like you tell me if your boss was like, "Yo, we need you to get your route done quicker." You're just
Challenge
like,
accepted.
can't do it.
Challenge accepted. I'll try.
But Jay, just think you could listen to your podcast the whole time. You could listen to Kirk show live. throw
If
the
I'm
phone
not
in your
done by 8
pocket.
o'clock, bro, what do I do? That's
You're
the
not
Throw
done
the
by
problem.
rest of the mail out.
How do I do Megan the Mines? Live to
Oh, you'll be
tape
done by
at,
8.
at my job? I don't know.
Run.
man.
You should be done by giving out people's mail by 8 p.m.
Okay. I think
But
it's
you're getting fired if you're not.
smart to do that. I
You
don't want
won't
to talk
be
about.
getting-
I don't want to talk about being fired yet because I should be trying as hard as I can to stay employed because I have a future ahead of me. Leg.
No,
What?
what?
You bother me.
I know. It's easy.
All right, so this has been overtime. This is good versus evil. I think we're good. You did a good job, Dr. P.
Yeah, buddy.
Not even cream soda.
I
have a
have that
couple.
also, but I don't like it. My dad likes it.
VD, I do have a resume. If you want to help me with a new one, that would be greatly appreciated.
I want to put VD down as one of my references for my next job that I apply to, just so it
Yeah.
looks fancy. If he lets me use his government name.
Like, do you think that I should pitch good versus evil?
To who?
The powers that be.
Yes, yes.
I think Sneakers put out a tweet earlier. Jay to Sacco.
Your boy BA that you slander all the time is pushing for you heavy
Why are they doing this?
because they care about you.
No,
Believe it
it's
or
not.
not.
They're messing with
Dude, they did. I fucking hate you already. I've been on this show for 3 fucking days with you.
Jay,
How many months have you been doing this? There's got to be a little bit.
Jay,
Also,
did
it
your
would
best
be great
show yet?
content just to get you in the same room with Kirk.
Visionless Dave is saying that they want me to fail.
That should
won't,
put a
though.
chip on your shoulder. Prove him wrong.
Jay,
Yeah,
to
you
be
feel
honest
the
with
chip?
you, this is the best good versus evil in a long time. The last
I
couple
appreciate
episodes
the
have
chats.
been.
It's good when we have a good talk.
What did
going.
I say the other day? Chat drops are good, but the chat just flows without the drops.
Yeah, no, the drops get in the way. I
That's
will not
debatable.
disagree with the drops, but they are.
I think
funny.
they overuse the drops, but the drops are also fantastic.
They
Yeah,
are.
You
funny
need
when they
someone
do
who's not mad at you to control the drops. That's what you
Yeah.
need.
You need the drops in the dead air space. You know,
It's
and-
kind of like when they have Killer come in to be the comment guy, but he clearly has a side. I would love to see Killer in here now, though, because is BA still? Are they still mad at each other? Or are they good now? Yo, what the fuck is the rule, bro? What are you eating right now? How crunchy is that?
No, it's like chocolate.
This guy, I'm gonna put so much dumb shit in my next contract. You better not ask me to be on the show again.
No, you'll be here for next Saturday
What?
at the 7:10 show, the oil show.
BD?
Blake will be here. Poodle Dick will be
Maybe.
here. Poodle Dick will also be on Gathering of Ghosts tomorrow as a comment guy, featuring Visionless Dave, presented by Australia and the koala factory known as Menor.
Why do you call him a koala factory? Is that the only animal you know that's in Australia?
I could name more than you.
All right, go ahead. I'm taking koala. What's next?
Obviously, there's one more that's gonna go, so I'll use that one. Go next one.
All right, I'm gonna
What's
take
that
kangaroo
one?
then too.
That's already taken off the board. That's what I was saying. Shut
I'll
up.
take dingo also.
Wallaby.
That's a koala.
It's
Wallabies
like
is a koala.
Wallaby.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
a
fucking
wallaby.
koala.
Right. Wallabies.
Yo, do you think
Look at
manners
the
could fit
giant
in a,
spiders.
do you think manners could fit in an adult kangaroo pouch?
I wish.
I have a
I just
picture
want
of
to see
him.
that for manners.
I have a picture of him in one.
Really? Is it
Ugh.
not edited?
Hold on a second. I'll put it on my screen, but I can't put it on my screen.
BD
because-
every Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern time.
7:30 Eastern time.
Andrew Augustus' joke of the night. After we got Tony Malarkey zooming in on Madawaska Rob's picture on Twitter regarding this morning. Andrew Augustus' joke was there were some religious candles in the storage area. Possibly a relic from the Big Steve era. It's a joke. But there's two churches in the building. And we all know that, Augustus.
There's two?
Here's my problem, BD, is I always forget if it's 3 or 4 hours, and then I fuck myself up.
You definitely won. There's definitely a church in the building. Because when I went looking for the key to Madawaska, the band was loading their equipment into a truck.
4:30 Pacific time. Twitch.tv/younglife.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Like you can't get any better.
Okay.
What's the
Poodle
bid?
Dick. We'll see you tomorrow night. Poodle Dick. Like, are you available tomorrow night? Not for
me.
video. Not for video. I just need you in the comments
Oh, for VD show?
for Gathering of the Goats.
Yeah, I'll be there for VD.
Okay. So
Well, obviously, I gotta be
VD,
there for Poodle Dick now too.
VD and Poodle Dick and Menners and myself will all be a part of the fun.
Wait, you're having Jay on your show?
No, I'll be in the comments though. I can
Okay.
promise you that. Unless
That's
they
still
ban
part-
me.
No,
Jay, you
That's
better give me
bullshit.
some good comments.
I got you.
Respect the chat is all I ask, Mr. Poodle.
I
And we will see you tomorrow night. Minna World.
Later, Gator.
Bid me adieu, cunt.
Freddie do.
What?
Yeah, he didn't Freddie do you, but I did.
Wait.
I'll Freddie do you.